Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can get Windows 10 for completely free while also being completely legal at the same time. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up a web browser of your choice. I'm going to be using Google Chrome, doesn't matter what you use, and just type in Windows 10 ISO. That's all you'll need to search, and the very top result here is what we're going to click on, the official Microsoft website. So what we're going to be using is the Windows 10 Installation Media tool. So firstly, we're going to hit Download Tool now. Click on that. You can hit Keep, and that'll download. And essentially what this tool is generally used for is if you're upgrading your computer to Windows 10, so you're running on a Windows 7 or Windows 8 system and you want to upgrade to 10, or in this case you can use it to create a bootable ISO that you can then use to install on a PC. But we'll talk about it in a little bit why you don't actually have to pay for this, even though it is completely free and completely legal. Alright, so it'll be on getting a few things ready for a little bit. You might have to just wait a couple minutes depending on how fast your system is while it just sorts itself out. Alright, so we got the terms and conditions, don't need to read that. We're going to hit accept, and then it's going to go back to getting a few things ready. Again, you might need to wait a couple minutes for this to do its thing. Alright, so now we got two options, upgrade this PC now, or create installation media, etc, etc. We're going to hit create installation media, then we're going to click next. Here we can change our options for the ISO. So we can change the edition. This is only giving us the option for Windows 10. I'm gathering Windows 10 Home. And we can choose to be either 32-bit, 64-bit, or both. It's important that if you have at least 4 gigs of RAM or above, you go for the 64-bit. However, if you have a bit less, it's probably better to just go for the 32-bit edition. So you can also just leave it on, use the recommended options for this PC if you like, depending on what kind of PC you're downloading it on. And of course you can change the language to whichever language you like, whatever that may be. So once you're happy with all those options, we're going to hit next. And now we can choose. We can either directly burn these files straight to a flash drive, ready to put in your computer that you want to install Windows on, which you can boot off of and install. However, I'm going to be showing you how to download it as an ISO file. However, you would probably later burn that ISO file to a USB drive anyway, so it'll be pretty much the same process. You choose whichever one you're wanting to do. We're going to create an ISO file. We're going to hit next, and that's going to ask us where we want to save it. I'm just going to chuck it in my downloads folder, name it whatever you want, Windows 10 64-bit ISO, and we're going to hit save. And now it's going to go back to getting a few things ready. And now it's going to download. So now what we can do is we can leave this to download in the background. Depending on what kind of internet connection you have, this could take a while. It shouldn't be more than 5 to 10 gigs, I believe, for probably even maybe a bit less for the Windows 10, clean Windows 10 ISO. So just leave that to go, and we'll check back once that has finished. Alright, now that we have finished that, we have the option to burn the ISO file to a DVD. We can open DVD Burner, or we can open up the directory where it has been saved. So we're going to do that. We're going to hit finish. That'll finish whatever it's doing. So as we can see, we've got our ISO file here. It's only a 4 gig ISO file, so either we can use a program like Rufus to directly mount or burn that ISO file onto a DVD or onto a USB flash drive. What you can even do, what I do, which is a lot easier, is you can hit mount, and that's going to mount as a system drive. As you can see, it's showing up here under devices and drives, and that's got all of our files. You can even just copy and paste that directly onto the flash drive or DVD that you're wanting to use to make your bootable drive. You can even open up the setup to start if you're upgrading on that. So you can use the setup file to upgrade on your PC. Now you may be thinking that's good and all, you got to download it now, but don't you need a key code? Well, the good thing about this, the good thing about Windows 10 and other Windows versions as well, but especially Windows 10, is that you can actually still run the operating system even if it is unactivated. So you're going to get a little message at the bottom right hand corner, like a little watermark saying this version of Windows isn't activated, and there are going to be some settings like your wallpaper and themes and that kind of thing that you can't directly change from the inbuilt settings app that comes with Windows. However, there are quite a few different workarounds, very easy workarounds for setting things like wallpaper. So if you're on quite a tight budget, built your PC, you don't want to fork out $100 for a fully legit copy of Windows kind of thing, fully activated legit copy. Either you can buy a key code off of eBay or similar key sharing websites for $20. That's a bit of a grey area. That's something we could look into another video. But if you're purely just wanting an operating system to run on, that's perfectly fine for gaming, even general usage. The only impact you're going to have is basically little visual annoyances, having that watermark and setting wallpapers a bit more of a pain. But other than that, it's pretty perfect. You can put Windows 10 on, you can have the latest version of Windows 10, you'll still get all your updates, you can still install all your programs, it's just those little annoyances. And that's pretty much it. So anyway guys, I'll end off the video there. Just wanted to thank you all very much for watching. I really appreciate every view that I get. I know the channel's been very quiet recently for quite a few months. I've had quite a lot on. So I apologize for that, but I do want to start getting back into regular uploads, so hopefully you guys will stick around for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.